Well, I would say for us at Simmons Simmons, the Investment Management Forum is always one of the most interesting events of the year. It's very rare to find such an occasion where so many stakeholders from the industry, like lawmakers, regulators, and executives come together to exchange their views on the state of the industry. And I think EFAMA's ability to bring together such high-profile audience is really unique in the market.
And I would echo that and stress by saying the agenda was excellent. It is actually covering all the themes that we are at Simmons Simmons advising our clients on. AI, RIS to come, of course. SFDR taxonomy. We had a great conversation and dialogue here with the panel on ESG. So that was what we were looking for, and I mean, I think we got exactly that. Main takeaway really was on RIS. I mean, I was really impressed by how enthusiastic Mr. Jean Cottin is about the RIS, and I mean, how explicit some of the panelists were about not having too much regulation. It is about the good, the bad, and the ugly. I really like that quote. So it's a great takeaway. My second one would be on AI, but I don't want to talk too much, Bart. What's yours?
Yeah, well, I think my takeaway would be the sense of consensus that seems to be building around competitiveness. We've surfed a wave of regulation now for the past 10, 15 years for all the good reasons. But at the juncture where we are now in the industry, I think the narrative is changing. We have to adapt to the new economic and geopolitical context. And so that means less regulation, cutting through red tape, making sure that the market is equipped with more efficient products, more efficient regulation, and also the shift from a more supply-driven capital markets union towards a more demand-driven savings and investment union is a very interesting development. So I think at Simmons Simmons, we are ready to engage the conversation with our clients to make sure that they are perfectly well positioned for these new and exciting times ahead.
So maybe one observation on the AI and how it can be used, and the discussions and a panel discussion that we had there. I mean, we are advising obviously on the AI Act to come, but I thought it was quite riveting how it was said. Well, you first need the processes internally, then the data, and then you can implement AI on it. So how can it really be beneficial for the industry? So I found that very clear for me as a lawyer to understand.
Absolutely.